the state basketball final. Kotaro drives, eyes locked on Takumi. The clock ticks down.
He's open. Just one more pass, and the championship is ours.
Takumi catches the ball, confident, his smile wide. The perfect play, but then his face twists. His hand grips his chest. A stumble, a gasp, he collapses. Skin ashen, lips blue. The court goes dead silent.
Number, not like this. The one thing I promised to hide, it's the only way.
Paramedics are 8 minutes away. Takumi's heart is stopping. Every second steals a piece of him. Kotaro drops to his knees, trembling. His hands press against Takumi's chest. A forbidden golden light surges forth. The crowd erupts in gasps. Thousands of phones lift. The world begins to watch.
I don't care what happens to me. He will not die.
The golden light surged from Kotaro's hands, pouring into Takumi like a river of dawn, reversing a long night.
Kotaro, what did you?
The crowd erupted. Screams, sobs, phones held high like a sea of flickering stars. Paramedics burst through the doors, stretcher clattering, then stopped, frozen by the sight of a dead boy breathing.
They all saw. Every single one of them. There's no taking it back now.
This is Kaito Hasegawa, live at the state finals. You just witnessed what eyewitnesses are calling a miracle. A teenage player revived on court by a teammate's glowing hands.
Kotaro fled. Through the shocked officials, past the stunned teammates, he ran to the only prison he knew. In the empty locker room, he collapsed against the cold metal, the world already pounding at the door. It slammed shut. His phone erupted. Messages, calls, notifications, a digital avalanche burying him alive with every vibration.
What have I done? They'll never stop now. The wolves' grandfather warned about. They're already howling.
Kotaro, I saw the news online. They're saying you glowed. What happened? Are you hurt?
Mom, I am fine. It was an emergency. Takumi's heart stopped. I had to use it.
They're calling it a miracle. They're saying you are some kind of healer. Kotaro, the reporters are already outside.
I know. I am sorry. I couldn't let him die, Mom. Please understand.
Don't come home tonight. It's not safe. They're already swarming the building.
The call ended, but before Kotaro could breathe, the old man's customized ringtone cut through the silence like a temple bell.
Kotaro, I saw. You broke our sacred vow in front of thousands. Visibility will bring wolves. The faithful, the greedy, the powerful. They will all come for you now. You are no longer safe.
Even a simple sparrow. Grandfather saw the glow on my hands that day, too. He made me promise never to use it.
Through the locker room window, the red and white glow of news vans painted the night. There would be no hiding now. Morning found Kotaro in a rented room. The television replaying his own hands blazing gold. His phone buzzed. Kaito.
Kotaro, wherever you are, don't open your door. The Vatican sent a guy in a black suit. The Pentagon's right behind him.
They're already here. The wolves' grandfather warned about. Not even one full day.
A sharp knock, then a smooth voice through the door, carrying the weight of an old institution. Kotaro, this is Father Alvarez. The Holy See formally requests your cooperation. We only want to understand the nature of your gift. Before silence could answer, another voice cut in, colder. Major Daniels, United States Army. This is now a matter of national security. You will open this door. Kotaro didn't move. Then a sound rose from outside the window. 100 voices, crying, pleading. He looked down. Mothers held photos of bald children. Old men in wheelchairs clutched handwritten signs. A sea of shattered hope pressed against the police tape.
These aren't wolves. They're lambs. Grandfather never told me the choice would feel this impossible.
Please. My daughter Mimi. She's only 6. Leukemia is taking her. You are the only miracle we have left.
The next morning, Kotaro slipped into his school blazer, praying the world had already moved on. The whispers in the hallway told a different story.
Just get to class. Don't look at them. Act normal.
Then, at the far end of the corridor, Takumi. Their eyes met for a heartbeat before Takumi turned and walked the other way.
Takumi, I saved you. Why are you treating me like a monster?
He found no refuge in the locker room. A woman was waiting. Mimi's mother, her eyes swollen, clutching a folder of medical records.
Please. The hospitals gave up. You are the only one who can save her. I'll do anything.
Kotaro couldn't answer. He fled again, ending up in his empty classroom, letters taped to his desk, dozens from families begging for a miracle. He opened one. A child's crayon, drawing of a stick figure with a golden hand. The words scrawled beneath. Please save my sister.
This is what grandfather meant. If I heal one, I can't stop. But if I do nothing, these faces will haunt me forever. I can't go back to normal. That life is over. But what do I become now?
As Kotaro stepped through the school gates, two men blocked his path. Father Alvarez with a sealed document, Major Daniels flanking him, tablet aglow. The Holy See orders your submission for examination. Refusal will force us to detain you for the safety of faith and science. Major Daniels held up a redacted military order. If the Vatican did not secure Kotaro, the Pentagon would.
Kotaro, let me help. The media is painting you as a charlatan. I can tell your truth before they destroy you.
Why should I trust you? You are just another reporter hunting the next big story.
Because I saw you save him. That wasn't a trick. They'll lock you away unless you give them a reason not to.
Kotaro's phone buzzed. A photo message, grandfather's handwriting on worn rice paper, the monastery seal. Come to Koyosan. Now, you need to understand what you have unleashed.
He knows. Grandfather has the answers I am missing. I have to go.
Without another word, Kotaro turned his back on the officials and ran. The monastery held the only wisdom that could save him now. Kotaro arrived. Grandfather stood at the gate like a statue carved from centuries past.
Sit. Learn why our family hid this power for centuries. Look at this scroll. Our ancestors healed the sick. Some were exalted, others burned alive. Every healer chose, serve the powerful or serve the suffering. The first path corrupts, the other devours.
Then, what do I do? I can't serve the powerful. But if I heal everyone, I will be consumed.
Set boundaries. Heal only those without hope. Let the rich and powerful find their own cures.
Kotaro went to the ancient cherry tree, the place of his first healing. He sat and closed his eyes.
I see the Mimi, the crayon drawing, the desperate mothers. They aren't wolves. They're lambs. Grandfather's rule. Never the rich or powerful, only the poor, children, the elderly with no other hope. A free clinic here at Koyasan. This is how I survive. This is who I will become.
Kotaro returned to the city, found Kaito in a quiet booth, and slid a crumpled sheet of paper across the table.
Only children and the elderly poor. Never the rich or powerful. You are serious. No government ties. No church. Free clinic at Koyasan. You'll make enemies of everyone with power.
I am renouncing basketball and my old life. This is the only way I survive and stay true to my grandfather's teaching.
If you announce this live, the world can't touch a man who takes nothing and gives everything. I'll set up the conference.
Mom, I'm opening a free clinic at the monastery. I'll never play basketball again. I'm sorry.
You are throwing away your dreams, but I trust you. Just be careful. Kotaro.
You have chosen both the hardest path and the only righteous one. The monastery will shield you.
3 days later, the press conference room stood empty but waiting. A single microphone on a stark stage.
This is terrifying. But if I don't do this, they'll force me into a cage. My rules are my only armor.
That evening, Kotaro slipped into the hospital where Takumi was recovering. He found the room and paused at the door.
Kotaro, I've been a coward. I couldn't face you after what you did for me.
I should have told you the truth years ago. I was so afraid of what you'd think. Remember us before all this? Laughing in the locker room, no secrets, just the game. I want that back.
I heard about your clinic. It's insane, but it's you. If you retire, my championship will be dedicated to you.
Thank you, Takumi. That means more than you'll ever know.
They clasped hands, and the heavy armor of secrets fell away. The ghost that stood between them dissolved. Leaving the hospital, Kotaro felt the fear still there, but now it had a companion, hope.
I am not alone. Takumi believes in me. Grandfather believes. Now I can face them all.
Kotaro walked to the microphone, a single light above him. 100 cameras blinked like hungry eyes.
I healed Takumi. The glow you saw is real. It is a lineage passed from monks centuries old. I will never use this power for profit. Never for governments. Never for the church. Only for those without hope.
He held up a crumpled sheet of paper. His rules, written in desperate solitude. The rune leaned forward.
I reject the Vatican's investigation. I reject the Pentagon's recruitment. I answer only to the suffering.
He's serious. This kid just declared war on every powerhouse in the world. He's either a saint or a fool.
The crowd erupted. Cheers mixed with boos. The Vatican envoy turned his back. The major slammed his tablet shut.
I will open a free clinic at Koyasan. Only the poor, the children, the elderly with no other hope may come. This is my vow. I've done it. Now the wolves will come for real, but at least the lambs have a door.
By sunrise, a line already curled through the monastery gate. Wheelchairs, blankets, hollow eyes carrying hope they dared not name.
Just breathe. I promise, the pain will leave.
The boy's mother collapsed to her knees, sobbing, clutching Kotaro's sleeve.
Kotaro, look at this. The front page, miracle healer or dangerous fraud. They say one of your patients got sicker.
That man had a simple fracture. I healed it perfectly. He collapsed after drinking a tonic someone gave him. It's sabotage. There's a spy in the village. Someone is handing out false cures to my patients. Kato, I need you to investigate. Find out who's been distributing these tonics. I can't fight a ghost.
I am on it. This kind of smear doesn't come cheap. Someone with deep pockets is gunning for you.
As evening fell, a cold wind swept through the clinic. Kotaro felt the delicate balance of his mission already tipping.
Whoever you are, you won't break this. I gave up everything to heal them. I'll find you.
Kotaro, I traced the fake tonic. It came from a shell company, owned by Silvermane Pharmaceuticals.
Silvermane, their CEO, Edmund Voss, has crushed every free clinic in the region. He sees us as a threat to his billions.
Long after midnight, a shadow slipped through the clinic's back door. A vial of poison clutched in a gloved hand. Kotaro's golden light ignited, not to heal, to shield. The intruder lunged, but the glow slammed him against the wall. The stolen energy drained him. Kotaro's legs buckled, his veins flickering like dying stars, and he crashed to the cold floor.
Kotaro, stay with me. What were you thinking? Using your power like that?
He wanted to poison the water. I had to stop him. Check his pockets. There must be proof.
Villagers bound the mercenary, but Kotaro was carried to a cot, his body a battlefield where his gift had turned weapon.
Silvermane sent a killer. They're terrified of what this clinic could become. I can't let them win.
But he was too weak to rise. The enemy now had a name, and the war had just become personal. The next morning, Kotaro forced his trembling legs to carry him to a cot where an elderly man lay gasping. He could not refuse. He placed his hands on the man's chest. A weak golden flicker. Then Kotaro's eyes rolled back and he crumpled to the floor.
You foolish child. Your spirit is strong, but your body is flesh. You are no use to anyone dead.
By afternoon, government vehicles blocked the path. Inspectors with clipboards and cold eyes posted a sealed notice on the door by order of the Prefectural Health Authority. This facility is closed pending review for unauthorized medical practice.
Kotaro, I saw the news. You collapsed? You are tearing yourself apart.
I have to. If I stop, Silvermane wins. The patients who need me die.
Then we fight smarter. I'll rally the team, raise money, get public support. You can't heal if you are dead.
He's right. I've been giving everything. But if I am gone, there's no clinic at all. I need to endure.
Rest now, Kotaro. The monastery will contest this order. We have ancient rights here. Let the law do its work while you heal.
Kotaro, I traced the bribe. The health inspector's bank accounts spiked the day they shut us down.
So, it's all Silvermane. This closure was never about safety. It was about money.
By noon, the road to the clinic was blocked by a human chain. Patients, villagers, Takumi's entire team holding signs of support.
This monastery has provided healing for 1,000 years. The government cannot erase our sacred duty with a single sheet of paper.
The court finds the health department abused its authority. The clinic may reopen, but will be subject to quarterly inspections.
It's not total freedom, grandfather, but under inspection, no one can claim fraud. The clinic will survive.
A new notice was posted on the clinic door. Reopened. Services free for qualifying patients. No payment accepted.
I'll have to limit how many I heal each day. Grandfather was right. My body is not a machine.
In a distant boardroom, Edmund Voss watched the news of the clinic's reopening. His grip tightened around his phone until his knuckles whitened.
One battle won, but Silvermane won't stop. The war is far from over. I've been holding on to this jersey, but the court is a memory now. The clinic is my only future. This is Kotaro. I am retiring from basketball, effective immediately. My healing power is needed more.
The video spread. Takumi watched it alone, tears streaking down his face, fists clenched.
We said we'd win it together, but I get it now. I'll win it for both of us.
Thank you, Takumi. That means more than any trophy. Go and shine for us.
At the press conference, Takumi stood, holding up his jersey, pointing firmly toward the sky.
I dedicate this season, every game, every point, to Kotaro. He gave up his dream to give others life.
Takumi, you are carrying our dream now. I made the right choice, but it still hurts. No more basketball, only healing. This is my path now. For them, the children, the elderly, I'll endure anything. Even this.
2 days later, every screen in the country showed a sleek man in a suit, his smile sharp as a scalpel. Edmund Voss, Kotaro is a charlatan. He takes money from desperate families and calls it charity. We have proof he demands payment under the table.
Kotaro, they're playing dirty, but I've got the receipts. Literally. Let's go live on air right now.
Within hours, Kaito was on every major network, laying out bank records, shell companies, and a trail of bribes leading straight to Silvermane's door.
The truth is like sunlight. Once it's out, the shadows can't hide.
The backlash was swift. Police cars blocked Silvermane's headquarters. Voss was led away in handcuffs, his empire crumbling.
It's over. The wolf is gone. But I feel tired. So tired.
You can rest now. The clinic is safe. The patients are protected.
But Mimi, she's still waiting. The hardest healing is yet to come.
Through the clinic's glass door, a small figure in a knit cap appeared. Mimi's mother, holding the hand of a pale, smiling girl. Kotaro opened the door. The little girl looked up from her mother's arms, eyes full of a hope that no 6-year-old should need.
This one will take everything. But if I don't try, she has no tomorrow.
He pressed his palms to her small chest. A golden sun ignited in the room, throwing their shadows against the walls. His veins shone like molten gold beneath his skin. A raw scream ripped from him as the cancer fought back. The light died. Kotaro crumbled, smoke hissing from his palms as he hit the cold floor.
Mommy, I am not cold anymore. I can breathe.
mother fell to embrace her daughter, tears streaming. A whole world watched through the clinic window. Kotaro's eyelids fluttered. A weak smile found his lips as he heard the child's laughter.
Worth it. Every drop of pain. She'll live.
Outside, the dawn broke, and a line that stretched past the monastery gate stood in awe, hope rekindled. Kotaro's eyes opened to the clinic ceiling, the faint smell of herbs, a small hand in his.
Is the light gone now, Kotaro-san? I feel so warm inside.
I can never repay you. Not in this life. She has a future because of you.
Look at this, Kotaro. Donations from across the world. Enough to run the clinic for years.
The world believes, but my body remembers. I have to set limits, or this gift will burn me out. Starting today, I heal from 9 to noon. 3 patients, no exceptions. The clinic must outlast me.
Outside, the crowd no longer surged. Volunteers organized lines, handed out numbers, and offered tea. Kaito became the clinic's voice, managing the press and the growing staff.
When I grow up, I want to help sick people too, just like you.
I am not alone anymore. This clinic is bigger than me. It will survive when I am gone.
The ball arced, and as the net snapped, Takumi fell to his knees inside a cage of roaring light. They had done it.
This isn't just for us. It's for Kotaro. He gave up his dream so others could live.
He raised the trophy high, every spotlight catching the tears on his face. In the monastery garden, a breeze stirred the cherry blossoms. Kotaro held a tablet, his hands trembling.
He kept his promise. All those hours of pain, it was worth it. Remember us before? Laughing, no secrets, just the game. I can almost feel that life again.
On the screen, Takumi pointed to the sky, then held up a sign. For Kotaro, the real miracle worker.
No regrets. My dream is alive in him. I have everything I need.
Grandfather watched from the temple steps, a rare smile touching his lips. The boy who hid his light had become a beacon, and the world was brighter for it. The monastery garden lay in perfect stillness, cherry blossoms drifting onto the grass like a slow, gentle snow.
The air smells of pine and cherry. No phones, no cameras, just this.
Kotaro-san, Kotaro-san, look, my hair is so long now.
It's beautiful, Mimi, like a spring river.
She twirled, and the hem of her dress caught a swirl of petals. Her laughter was the loudest sound in the monastery. On the wooden veranda, Grandfather stood with his hands folded, watching without a sound.
He has finally found the peace that escaped our ancestors. The balance we always failed to keep.
Kotaro leaned back against the old trunk, feeling the bark through his shirt, solid and timeless.
No more battles. Just today. Just this quiet.
The clinic remained closed for the day. For once, there was only the slow, merciful turn of the earth. Through the drifting petals, a familiar figure in a team jacket stepped into the garden. Takumi.
Thought I'd find you here, sitting under the same tree like nothing's changed.
Everything changed, except this garden and us.
Takumi set the trophy down between them. They didn't speak for a long minute. They didn't need to.
I am going pro next year. Scouts came after the game. I'll make sure your name is attached to mine.
Just play with your heart, Takumi. That's the only payment I need.
They turned their eyes toward the distant clinic, where a new line of patients was filing in. Inside, a volunteer lifted a toddler into a chair beside the whiteboard. Heals today, 2 out of 3. A soft golden glow appeared moments later.
It runs without me, just as it should.
2 friends, 1 tree, and a shared silence that held everything they had fought for. Evening found Kotaro at the monastery gate, the old wood warm beneath his palm.
The sun sets like it did the day I saved Takumi. But now the glow is mine to keep, not hide.
His hands lay still at his sides. No golden veins, no trembling, just rest. Behind him, the clinic sign caught the last light. a red cross and a mantra under a tiled roof.
Tomorrow, 3 more patients. Today, just this quiet. It's enough.
He paused at the clinic door, feeling no urgency, only a quiet certainty. From within, the scent of herbs and the soft hum of a prayer. The clinic was alive, and so was he.
I used to think this power was a curse. Now I know it's just a path.
The sign outside illuminated fully now, a beacon in the mountain night, and somewhere in a distant city, a basketball fell silent, but the light never did.